Welcome to April 2018. April has you bringing back long-lost loves and friends. And people will be reaching out to you here in April. And if they haven't got a hold of you, you make contact with them by the 15th. That's when your ruling planet moves direct. Mercury moves direct on the 15th. Yay! This is good news. And when he's retrograde, and for you in Aries, it is about friends and lovers. And so you may find for some of you that past loves return and or a past friend. And if they haven't and you're missing them, reach out to them and let them know. Hey, like to make contact with you. How are you doing? For some of you, it can feel like a soulmate reunion, déjà vu, where you're experiencing déjà vu this month. And you could, for the single Geminis, even someone new that you meet, you can be feeling this connection to them, this spiritual connection. We've known each other before. We've done this before. We've been together in past lives before. And you're feeling that. So it is a hot month for you. Hot, sizzling. And so if you're single, clear your calendar because it looks like you're taking interviews for the position of significant other. And that's fun. The sun will couple with Mercury on the 1st. That could bring cosmic messages to you, important messages from the universe about your goals, about your hopes and wishes, about what you want to see happen. And you want to be listening. It really is important that we take time to listen every day. We get so busy. We have all these electronics and computers and radios and TVs and noise, and it's important to find that still place, those moments throughout your day where it's quiet and you can hear God within you, source within you, your soul self revealing to you, what is it that I need to know in April? What is it that I need to do? And don't forget to see the lighter side of life, because it is going to get intense in here. Mars will couple with Saturn on the 2nd, and that could bring delays and frustrations. And this is in the area of joint finances, your partner's resources, other people's money, other people's values. There could be a clash of values, too, going on here. That's why it's important to keep a sense of humor, because we can get so caught up in these energies, in this astrology. And then we forget to laugh, and we take ourselves too serious, and that's not good. We're losing perspective when we do that. And the sun will square off with Pluto on the 11th. There could be some sort of power struggle going on that day. Maybe someone owes you money. You definitely, if someone owes you money, see if you can get them to pay you before the 22nd. That's when Pluto goes retrograde in this area for you. So if any of you are owed money right now, ask the person to pay up before the 22nd. Yeah. And then Jupiter sextiles Pluto on the 14th. This is a wonderful aspect. This is a good aspect. Pluto is halfway through the Scorpio energy. And so we're either, sludging through the water or transforming like the eagle or the phoenix rising from the ashes. It is a positive energy, though. I do like this energy, and it is good for your health, to improve your health. It's good for money coming through work or other people paying you money. And this aspect will happen again on September 12th. So we're going to have this energy around, and I like that. We're going to have this energy around all this month and through September, and it's activated at the Aries new moon on the 15th and the Scorpio full moon on the 29th. So that's good. We need supportive energy that helps release this Mars Saturn intensity, and the Aries new moon is super intense, and that happens right after Mercury stations direct on the 15th. Yay! And then we have the Aries new moon. Now, I love Aries. I love the energy of Aries. It's fiery and passionate. It's that can-do spirit. It's the entrepreneurial energy. It's the I can make things happen. Love it. Challenge is it's coupled with Uranus right at the end of Aries. Well, the sun and the moon are coupled together at 26 degrees, and Uranus is at 28 degrees. And so this is fire. Now for you, it's bringing your focus, Gemini, to your goals in life, to the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for, your hopes and wishes, sudden luck, sudden opportunity, sudden breakthroughs. And with Uranus, it's expect the unexpected. Anything can happen this month around this new moon. The intention, though, I get for all of us is to transform, that the universe wants us to transform what we're doing and how we're doing it. And for you, it is about looking at your friends, where you network, the groups you belong to. How is that serving you? How is that working for you? Do you need to change? Do you need to upgrade your friends? Do you need to upgrade where you network? Do you need to upgrade where you hang out? Do you need to ask for a raise? Do you need to raise your rates? This is where you're going to be looking this month. You're going to be looking at this entire month. And we've got Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. They're not exactly in a stellium because they're separated by degrees, but they are there in Capricorn. And Mars, they kind of are in a stellium together because Mars is visiting with Saturn at the beginning, and then he visits with Pluto on the 22nd. So, it really is all three of them working together. And this is the prelude to the big conjunction, the big stellium that's going to happen in 2020. And I talk a lot about that in the 2018 through 2020 Gemini forecasts that you can peruse on my channel. And so for you, this is about money owed to you. This is about shared resources. This is about going deep within self and, really understanding, how you work with your own psychology, how you use power, how you trust yourself, or perhaps, do you need to set a boundary with someone else because they have been running over your boundaries? It's important that you look at these issues and really evaluate what's going on here with you. Now, the new moon itself is coupled with Uranus and being challenged by Pluto. So this is going to bring up some issues around trust issues. And this is about you looking at where you're putting your energy as far as your goals. Are they still appropriate for you? Is your heart still in it? Do you really want to be somewhere else? Uranus is the awakener. Uranus awakens us before we're even consciously aware of where we need to make a change. We may not be aware that we need to make this change, and then all of a sudden we're kicked out of something. We may be kicked out of a job, or we could be kicked out of where we're living, or a relationship. And even though we weren't the ones that did the breaking up, we were the ones that really wanted it. And so if we're hanging on because it's comfortable and we don't want to make the change because it's too much work, then the universe can kick you out of something. And so be aware of that, because this new moon is bringing completions, even though it's bringing new starts. So for instance, say you're in a dead-end job. You're in a job, you need the money, so you go to the job, but it's really not it's not bringing out your talent, or it's not paying you enough money. The universe may kick us out of something because you're aiming too low, and the universe wants you to aim higher and really tap into your talent, tap into your gifts, so that you are grow in your life and grow in your business. And so if we get kicked out of something this month, it's because we're supposed to be somewhere else. And we need to make plans for that. And so, really be in touch with yourself. Like, what is my truth? What's true for me? And do I really want to be in this relationship anymore? Or this job? Or where I'm living? Where do I really want to be? What are my hopes and wishes? What are my secret desires? Where do I really want to be? And your brain may be in overdrive during this time period around this new moon. This is going to be fireworks, this new moon. And it's happening for all of us. Everyone has Aries in their chart. And so wherever Aries is in your chart is where it's being activated. And now for you, Aries sextiles you. So there is that, ability to go with the flow. Embrace your freedom. Embrace whatever changes Uranus brings in here, this new moon brings in, because it's probably long overdue. And the universe wants for you to live your best life and reach your fullest potential, because that's God working through you. Your hands are the hands of God. And if your hands aren't in something that's bringing up the best in you, then the universe may shake things up in here to move you forward. And that's a good thing. That's the intention is good. It's how we thrive in chaos. It's how we thrive through these revolutionary changes. And the new life that's wanting to be born at this time. Flow with the changes. Don't resist what's happening. Chiron enters Aries on the 17th, and that is harmonious with your planets in Gemini. And it will be in there for almost 8 years in Aries. It'll back out into Pisces just a bit, and then it'll jump back in and stay for good in Aries. But we're getting a taste of it now. So that has to do with, how you support yourself as the individual. Even if you're coupled, who are you? Do you nourish and nurture your authentic self? We're going to find out now, all of us, here in Aries with Chiron there. Then Saturn's going to retrograde the 17th of April through the 6th of September. This is actually good because, we need a chance to integrate all the change and growth that's been going on, and take this time to integrate what you've been doing, especially this first part of Saturn in Capricorn, which started on December 20th, right at solstice. Now the sun will exactly couple with Uranus on the 18th. That it's on, we're going to be feeling this even starting, I would say, at the 11th of April, because the sun will be challenged by Pluto, and then it completely merges with Uranus on the 18th. And that is, maybe you're completing something, maybe you're completing a relationship, maybe you are, setting a boundary with someone. Maybe you're cutting them off, like you're just not going to lend them any more money, or your time, or your energy. And this is good because you want to upgrade your friends and upgrade who's in your life with the new you that's being born. It's like we're all having to reincarnate now here in April. The universe is requiring us to do that. Aries is the first sign, and this is the first new moon in the new astrological new year. In Western astrology, our new year begins when the sun enters Aries, spring equinox. And so we're in the new calendar year, and we're now having the new moon, our first new moon, and it's incredibly transformational with the great disruptor, Uranus, and, it's like the universe tapping you on the shoulder. Hey, listen to me. Not me, the universe. Well, yes, listen to me too. And so own that authority. Girl, you got to own it. And I think that's a really big message in here too for all of us, because Saturn, Mars, and Pluto are in Capricorn. And Capricorn is authority, the authority of your life. And you are the authority of your life. Your soul knows what's right for you. The seed is within itself. And whatever you need to know, it is inside of you. And yes, others can help us flesh it out, flesh it out, flesh it out. It's fleshy. And, but it is about power and authority with these three over here in Capricorn. And for you, it has to do with how you share your resources, your time, your energy, your money, your body, your heart, your soul, and how you're using them to create the life you truly desire and want. And desire is a big message in here because the Scorpio full moon is on the 29th. Now Pluto's going to retrograde on the 22nd, and that's where the universe wants for you to have everybody paid up. Whoever owes you anything, they better pay up. Or we're sending Uncle Luigi, right? We're going to send Uncle Luigi a pin up. Yeah. And then the sun enters Taurus on the 19th. Venus enters Gemini on the 24th. That is awesome for you. That is where the universe could be bringing you someone new. You could be having a new romance. That's why you want to clear your calendar. Get everything done before the 24th and enjoy it, because she'll be in there through the rest of April, and then for 3 weeks in May before she moves into Cancer. But she's with you, and she brings love, she brings abundance, she brings fun and joy, and she makes you look better. So you're going to be looking hot. And why not do some sort of beauty makeover with Venus in your sign? It's the best time to do anything. And, you know, get a little work done if you want to. And enjoy it, because you're going to love it. You're going to have fun. You could be having more than one, right? You could have several admirers. That's why you're taking interviews for the position of significant other. Let me see your resume. And so have fun with this. And then Mars is going to couple with Pluto on the 26th. Now that is intense. Now, on the one hand, you can get a lot done with that energy, but on the other, you know, you got to watch for being, you know, in overdrive, where you're just pushing, and you don't want to do that, you know, especially, you know, this month with all these energies and planets going backwards and planets going forward and planets changing signs. It's going to be incredibly busy and crazy. But what can help all of us is to just, and especially for you, is to just take that time to just turn your attention inward and review the threads of your life. What are you weaving together, Gemini? What is coming together for you? And pay attention, because you are the master of your destiny, and we create our own reality. And here is an opportunity to see how the threads move together and how you have created what you have right now. The sun will trine Saturn on the 29th, and this is good because it's right in the Scorpio full moon, which is going to be intense too. Scorpio is the most intense sign of the zodiac. And so, however, this has Jupiter involved in it. Jupiter is coupled with the moon, and Saturn is trine the sun. This is so good. And sextile the moon. Hoo-hoo, sextile. And Neptune's involved too. Neptune is trining the moon and will sextile the sun the next day. And so we have this beautiful feminine energy in here to help balance this powerful masculine energy. Because with Mars in his exaltation of Capricorn, and he's with Pluto, you know, that is, you know, really intense. And it's being balanced nicely here with the Neptune and the Jupiter, which can help bring up the feminine energy so that we are not just warriors out there conquering and achieving. we're also being receptive, and we're listening, and we're going with the flow, and we're not resisting what's happening. But this will reveal your deepest desires in regards to your work, how you work, your work habits, your health habits, your lifestyle, and what changes do you want to make so that you are living your best life, that you are growing your life and growing your business, whether it's something business you own or where you work. But it is about growth, and all that we go through is for growth. Now, the Scorpio is going to reveal the dark, and we all have dark and light, and it's important to embrace both so that we are whole people and not projecting that dark out onto others because we refuse to look at it. And with Saturn trining in here, this is a really good energy to see, the lighter side of life, to take it lightly, to not take everything so serious. And it's a beautiful balance here with you of life-work balance, taking time for yourself and also showing up and being your best self at work, taking time for what you're doing, but also really doing an awesome job at work, and focusing and grounding and focusing on the tasks at hand. What do I need to accomplish today? Being very present can help. And also, bringing things to completion. For some of you, you may be changing your job. For some of you, you may be, moving on to something better. Jupiter is in that area. And so Jupiter is improving you. So for those of you open for love, it is on. Romance, new romance, and it can bring in a past life soulmate where you meet this person new in this life, but they feel like you've known them forever. And just incredible connections I'm seeing here with you this month, with friends as well. It's a very social month for you. It's a dynamic month. It's a fun month, even though it's going to be crazy at times. But that's the energies. Just roll with it. And take the lighter side, because we really need lightness. Some of the other signs may not find it so light, but you could really help out, bring out that comedian and help us all see the lighter side. Can really do a good job for us. For those of you coupled, why not, do something romantic and fun together, go on an adventure together, maybe start a new goal together, but do something that celebrates the relationship and have fun. It's great to have fun with our partner, so make sure you do that. Money, how is the money? You have a new start going on in there with the Aries new moon. And I know it's important for you to get paid from others. And, that is not earned income money. That is, royalty payout, tax payout, insurance payout, a settlement payout, money coming to you this month. So, ask for more money. And with Mercury moving direct in that area, money is definitely improving because money is going to increase. And if you change your position, your job, you could be making more money. But it's also a good time to raise your rates too after the 15th. Absolutely. Saturn is trining Venus on the 7th, but Mercury's still retrograde, so I really wouldn't do anything until after the 15th. And after the new moon, like the 16th on. And then, of course, when Venus enters your sign, absolutely, the 24th, go for more money. Yeah, it is a time, in your career to really look at where you're going and how you're getting there and how's that working for you. And is your heart still in the goals? It's a good time to evaluate your goals and what you want to achieve this year and how you're going about it. Spiritually, especially at that Scorpio full moon, you're going to be invited by the universe to take that time and turn your attention inward and really review the threads of your life and what you're weaving. It's beautiful tapestry that you're weaving. And take out what you don't want in there. put in more of what you do. Health looks good, and if you're taking time for yourself and practicing extreme self-care, taking good care of your health, rest, eating well, exercising, guarding your time, not letting other people soak up your time, but really protecting your time, your health is going to be great and only improve from here. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Gemini, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you would like me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. And I would love for you to join my new academy, the Biz Wiz Success Academy. It's going to be launched in June, but you can sign up for it now. And you can also sign up on my website and get a free gift. And those links are below in the Show More section. They're also up in the cards. So until next time, Gemini, new romance, and déjà vu. Whoo! It's a dynamic month.